Happy you could join us again. We are joined, as always, by Greg Engert, Beer Director for the Neighborhood Restaurant Group, a Food and Wine Sommelier of the Year. The group includes Rustico, 2 locations in Alexandria and Ballston. In DuPont Circle, you've got Golden Brown Delicious, or GBD, and Iron Gate. Greg, it is always good to see you.
Yes, you too.
What do we have on tap this week?
This is a beer, believe me, I searched the records. I couldn't believe that we hadn't done it. And I was very excited to find out that we had not. So it's autumn and it's pumpkin season. So we have one of my favorite pumpkin ales because of it is kind of, it's singular. There's nothing like it. This is Rumpkin. It's from Avery Brewing Company out of Boulder, Colorado. They just did a huge expansion, a beautiful new brewery they built. They're coming out with tons of great stuff. If you see Raja, which is a new big, bold IPA from Avery, pick it up. It's delicious.
That's new. They had Maharaja.
Maharaja. This is like a little bit more restrained version of Maharaja.
Well, for us
delicious.
hopheads.
Yep, that's out. And there's some out now, and then even more coming later in November to our area. But Rumpkin is a beer that we look forward to every year because it is a monster. So this year's version clocks in at 18% alcohol.
All right,
bottled,
I'm out of here.
Bottled September 9th of 2015.
Oh my goodness.
It is a very imperial pumpkin ale that's been aged in Gosling's dark rum barrels for 6 months.
Oh my goodness. I gotta send one of these to my dad. He likes his rum. So good.
And definitely, and this is, it's funny, we talk about, the last couple of weeks we've had some beers that, utilize some cool ingredients, but a little bit of a lighter hand to it. Just appreciate that. I guess maybe I just like it all, but I like the rum character in this. It's pretty good. It's big. It's got a little heat to it. It's a little boozy. It's 18% alcohol. It's not trying to be restrained,
And it's got some legs.
Yeah, I tell you.
Like
wine.
Amazing.
Yeah.
It's not
it
amazing,
actually has.
but nice.
Incredible. Big, rich thickness to it. So this is one of those pumpkin ales that actually does use fresh pumpkins. They have a Boulder farmer that they get pumpkins from. Of course, pumpkins don't come out in the summertime. So they in the fall, they'll make the pumpkin ale with those pumpkins. They're adding cinnamon, ginger, and nutmeg, and then aging it for 6 months, and then doing the bottling. So it is.
Oh my goodness! You could just sip this throughout a cold, blustery fall afternoon, or a nice sunny afternoon,
right?
Or night. Doesn't matter.
But it's cool.
Yeah, these guys just 18. Hello. And you said they opened a new production facility, but that's out in Colorado. They don't have one out.
No.
They're not one of the ones coming out here.
No. They just did one local in Boulder, and it is a masterpiece. Huge, beautiful, $25 million brewery, and it is fantastic. And they did it so that they can make more of the great beers they make, but also keep experimenting. They've hugely expanded their barrel aging room. So, in addition, we're going to see more barrel aged beers from them, which is fantastic. Stuff like this. So their sour program got a lot bigger. So they're doing great.
What would you pair this with?
So this is a big, huge monster of a beer that I think can go with a lot of stuff. It's great with Thanksgiving, clearly.
Oh God! I have a picture of a slab of turkey with cranberry sauce on top of my plate.
It would be amazing with cranberry sauce too, like the rum character. It would be awesome. Stuffing, like rich stuffing on the side, maybe some acorn squash. But more savory, like butternut squash soup. I love this time of year. That'd be fantastic. And then it's just a great meat beer, like pork shoulders, short ribs. Lamb can handle this nicely because you're kind of bringing in some extra seasoning with that spicing as well. And then the one that I think is kind of off the beaten path that is wonderful with this is pastas, which I think makes sense, pumpkin things, but with like a red like a meat sauce, like a bolognese or something, like that. Awesome. Like so spaghetti with meat sauce in this beer, magic.
Wow. I will be on the lookout for this and set aside some time on the calendar when drinking it. Delicious. Greg, thank you as always. Everyone, please always do drink responsibly and be sure to bring your thirst next time for another Beer of the Week.